Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is by common sense. I try to keep it down in Indigo under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, that is something very important. But everything I say is fucking important. My page is about comedy, humor, a bit of research, and I try not to be liberal about it. But of course, I'm a supernatural individual indeed. I believe myself to be because of the voices and the medications. And of course, I try my best not to take it too much. It keeps me sleepy and drowsy. But of course, everyone has their own little grip in life, and this life is a crazy pandemonium. Okay, it is said and it is written in many places that we all came here for entertainment purposes, to challenge our minds and our spirits, and live in bliss, in limbo and purgatory, as indeed. If you are on a lower vibration, you shall have a lower vibration of or reincarnation into that specific species that your mind gravitates towards. And if you have a higher vibration, then you shall transform or evolve, like a lot of beings who have transversed from this world to the next, into gods, into demiurge gods, into their own world. Is reality is what you make it. Okay? But now on to the subject. My videos are serious in their reality TV shows. I don't have a lot of flashiness on my videos and my page. I call my videos my page. Okay, so please don't take everything so technically, please. Also, when I stutter, everything's not scripted, so I'm just talking out of the bottom of my heart and what I feel and what I did research on. Okay, I'm kind of like a Jesse Owens, the TV show. Okay, I'm kind of like him. I like to talk about things. I may seem like a coon, but I'm really not. Okay, but this video, okay, I digress now. Here we go. It's 2 minutes now. I wasted a lot, so a lot of people will leave and shoo. I'm not always funny, but it's really technically comedy, okay, mostly. This video is going to be about why polygamy. Oh yeah, and also another thing, so I'm busy, I gotta watch my daughter, I got another baby on the way and stuff like that. And I gotta train my daughter, change my wife, okay. This video is going to be about, why polygamy, okay, not polygyny, okay, it's not good for women, okay. Okay, now there's different versions. When you say polygamy, okay, you're talking about multiple facets of either a man being with multiple women, or you're talking about one woman being with multiple men, okay, and vice versa, or hermaphrodites being with trainees, okay, in multiple non-monogamous relationships. Okay, but polygamy, I have talked about it so many times. It is basically, the definition of that is one man and one woman. And this one I'm talking about, polygamy, okay, is basically for one woman and multiple husbands. Why this is not beneficial for women, I talked about this before, is because most women are doing that now. They have multiple partners, male partners. That's why I've titled them the Whores of Babylon. Okay, even Brother Polite, Polite, just look it up. I put it down in the description box or something. If you don't know who Polite is, he has 3 beautiful women. He speaks 7 languages. He has his own, talk show. He's a rapper. He's all sorts of things. He got a lot of money, okay? He can support his family, okay, and his wives, who are basically, he's like a pimp, an evolved pimp, you're going to say, okay? Because he doesn't have a high ground on, he wants to be equal to his wife. So how about that, okay? So he does have some weaknesses, and he humbles himself, but it's okay. Okay, everyone has their own opinion about it. But really, deep down inside, when women are about money, they become whores of Babylon, or prostitutes. Okay, like I said before, Polite is everything about money, because if he had no money, okay, those women would not stay with him, okay, nor his first wife would ever permit him to have multiple wives, because they are thinking about money in the head, okay? Do you understand? Women these days are predominantly thinking of money, okay? Most people in the world didn't have father figures, great father figures, okay? So the generation of the past, like in the 1830s, all the way up to the 1930s, to the 40s, to the 50s, and it stopped at the 1968, and then the hippies came in, and then the Italian mafias and stuff, all that's gone now, okay? They didn't have father figures. So now we have a generations of degenerates and misguided cretins and bastard children running all amok juvenile delinquents because the mothers choose the path of polygamy in a specialized prostituting way. And there's many versions of them out there, and I've encountered many of them, okay? So what happens is that you got all these women, these particular type of women who said, I want multiple dicks up in their pussy hole. And I'm like, that's disgusting. And when I would talk to them, I said, I would never stick my dick in their pussy because I don't want to hit my seed up inside another man's seed in their pussy, right? Right? You get it? You get it? I think it's nasty too, right? But they don't understand the whole purpose of having relationships is mainly for family, not just pleasure. Pleasure destroys. Okay. If it's platonic, okay, you got people who just want to have a fling when they could just play with themselves, but they want to have sex and have accidents occur. STDs occur. Okay. Accidents, from the condoms, okay, just being infertile because you used a condom, right? But these women are already doing that, okay? They're not virgins before they marry. My wife is a virgin. Her sister's a virgin. I'm only interested in sticking my dick in raw with females who are virgins, okay? Of age virgins, not little girls. Okay? It's not like that. People get me misconstrued when I say virgins. I'm like, virgins does not just always mean underage. Girl, you dumb motherfucker. You dumb fuck. Okay. So, you already got 70% of the world's population who are already the whores of Babylon, who wants the dick stuck up in their asses. Now, if you look at his wives, them bitches definitely want multiple dicks. They just can't do it because he got that money grip on their ass, okay? All right? Unlike my wife, okay? I talked to her with permission, the same thing he did, but there's no money grip here. You got to keep that money hidden. You can't support women. You can't do things out of support like that. You could trap people with money. Okay, you can make contracts like what he did. He made contracts like a pimp. He don't put his hands on his wives, okay? Or his whores of Babylon. Because if he ever loses his knowledge ability and loses support, okay, he's screwed. The whole purpose of getting with people is supposed to be to procreate, okay? One woman cannot create a bigger family in a multitude of speed versus a man who can have multiple wives and get them all pregnant at the same time. So if you have one man and 5 women, you have 5 babies born. Okay, it's either just do the math here. And if you have one woman and 5 dicks, okay, it's only one woman can have a child. That's as simple as it gets. Now I know it took me 7 minutes, all the way up to the 7 minutes, but that's the ultimate reason why women shouldn't have multiple dicks up in their pussy. All right, it's not like it's not fair. It's just logical. Okay. Okay, you want to increase the pride. Okay, you got one woman who wants to be a whore because she's horny. Okay, so all these men got money and she ain't got none because she just got a pussy. So she ended up pregnant, so she can't have no more babies for a while because you got 5 other men who baby is that they don't know. They don't know. All these niggas is spurting up inside of her. You see how unlogical that sounds? But if you got a man who got 5 women pregnant, that's his property, his ownership, that multiplies tenfold. So that creates a systematic, business-like mind state of a kingsman, okay? That's like my dream, okay? Okay, when you have money, you can do that very easily. But you got to understand, I try my best to get rid of women who are just the whores of Babylon. I know my wife most likely could have been a whore of Babylon, okay? She had the green-eyed monster. But you got to keep them bitches in the country and shit. Get them pregnant, stay out there, send them money. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say to you, brothers and sisters. Like, it's just not beneficial for one woman to have multiple dicks. And if you want to bring a female over here, you gotta have plans like I do. Okay, I like to wait for she to mess up. That's when my plan comes into effect. You see how clever that sounds? Okay, you don't have to be super intelligent. You don't need a lot of money in life. Okay, even though it may make life easier. Okay, but truthfully, that's the reason why. 5 dicks cannot create a huge family at an alarming rate. You can't do it. The only thing the black man has to worry about is basically procreating too fast, too much, and then the white man just exterminates you. They did it before. Okay, I would do it covertly where I can't be found out. All right, peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. I'm laying down. Welcome up to my page. You have a nice fucking day. Peace.